Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel that exposes all about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Oh kids, get your popcorn ready because it's another spicy edition of As the Royal World Turns. Coming soon. Your local critic. On today's episode of A Day in the Life, our much-loved, attention whore Meghan Markle and her new royal job title saga. Then proceed to whip out your cups of tea because this one is hot. Before we begin, honestly people, why aren't you subscribed yet? Hit that like, subscribe and notification bell now. Rewind to the previous Dread storyline. Easier said than done, right Oprah? The one where Meghan was honest and said she wasn't fussed about titles? Yeah, that one. Oh, has our fave Duchess had a complete 180 turnaround, and boy oh boy this one is a biggie. Royal watcher Neil Sean, who has an ear very close to the ground, says Meghan suddenly realized, those titles I said that were not important earlier are actually quite useful. Who would have thought, right? So you may want to sit down for this, as I have whiplash from that sudden change. And hey, 1 second is all it takes for Meghan to shimmy up on her Oprah special and claim "Oh me? I've been a waitress, an actress, a princess, and even wife of the Duchess, but I am still just little old me." And now she is hanging on to it, that simple-sounding title of Duchess, like it's the last life raft aboard the Titanic. This is where it gets more interesting. This epiphany came only after Meghan started schmoozing with the Princess Beatrice and Eugenie. I may be all for girl power and everything, but it appears Meghan has been taking notes in how to utilize those royal connections. What a crash course in Monarchy 101. Oh, and Archie and Lilibet. This is Meghan, making sure she was not alone here. Oh, no, she is thinking about their future as well, because nothing says I want to grow them up normal like other than forcing royal titles on teenagers. Am I right? But the best part of it is actually here. And when Meghan told Oprah that the best title she could ever have is Mom? But I guess Mom doesn't exactly sound like Her Royal Highness. I mean, screw that motherly love crap, you could have a title, right? Now, I am not saying Meghan is being hypocrite with this. Oh, wait, yes, I am. Because let's be honest, this hypocrisy is with a capital H. 1 minute it's all independence and quote, just Meghan, then the next it click, you know those royal titles might come in handy when darkening that door pick whoop at society soirée where according to her role or purely by accident. They say that your circles must be real incorrect or whatever, because unless you were born with a royal title, moving in circles never required and has yet to require one up property. Those circles to the right though. Let's unpack them for a moment, shall we? So what are these mystical social circles that seem to only open their doors if there is an HRH before your surname? Is this, like, a cabal where they sit around sipping tea with their pinkies out and debating the correct curtsy? Oh, then I will keep my wrong circles. And here's the kicker. Sean, oh come on, Harry and Meghan, they are dying to cling on to those royal titles. Cling, people. Not merely hold on to, not just sustain but cling. A royal yacht barnacled. It is almost as if they have decided that, without those titles, looking to control their lives on this planet exist in the orbit of a normal celebrity's life, and there are just so many celebrities out here swirling around like Hollywood flotsam. Our sidewalks must be paved with Tiffany bag shrapnel. But where it really hurts the most, ultimately, Archie and Lilibet. Before they can even spell royal, these sad wee things have been sucked into their parents' title-crazy world. The pressure would be insane, like, can you fathom it? Sorry, sweetie. No, you may not go play on the playground. Right, because we have to work on your royal wave for when the paparazzi attack you when we pop by the market. Speaking of children, for a hot one, let's talk about King Charles. He's apparently not too keen on passing things along to his California grandkids either. Can you blame him? Seriously, beyond a small handful of times. They might as well be those freaky real childlike dolls you see online, for all he knows. I'm kidding, of course. Or am I? And this is where it gets quite fun. Former judge of the Miss Universe pageant and royal author Tom Bower is making some claims about Charles threatening Meghan and Harry. Now, you may feel differently by me, but the term threatening does not seem synonymous with King Charles to myself. Read plant talking or tampon referencing, but I digress. Bower cautions, if Harry and Meghan do smear the royal family, they could be cut off in a hyperspace that neither of them can even imagine. Ostracized? More than they already are. That is, by now they're about as welcome in royal circles as a fox at a meeting of the National Chickens Association. But wait, there's more. Bower has saved the biggest humdinger for last, with a bombshell from Bower that Charles may in fact threaten to take their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles away if they step out of line. Okay, now for all you readers out there who are of an age with me, am I the only person that is having flashbacks as to what happened in my childhood? Stop playing, or I'll confiscate your toys. Except, in this version the toys are much more elusive, a fancy title and proximity to an ancient monarchy of rampant rich decorates. No biggie. So let's recap, shall we? She once said that she didn't care about titles, now Meghan is using hers to try and keep her head above water. Because how could her kids possibly be normal, they need to have titles too. Then Grandpa King Charles is going all Gringotts on them and supposed to take away their royal train set if they don't be nice. Does anyone else feel like we're simply watching an extremely pricey and drama-filled episode of Keeping Up with the Windsors? But here is the kicker. But in the midst of what all that, Meghan Harry's hot potato morals and everything else is going on, there are real problems out here. You know those small issues like global warming, undeveloped country starvations, true? Oh, who am I kidding? We should all be paying attention to whether Archie and Lilibet get prince/princess titles. Not to mention the complete irony of it all. They escaped the stultifying atmosphere of royalty by fleeing the UK and stripping back their royal duties. They yearned for freedom and privacy, they wanted to be Harry and Meghan. Now those people are fighting like mad to retain the policies that they say they want so desperately to get away from. It would be like watching somebody quit their job in a dramatic manner, only to return few months later and beg for his company parking spot continued access to the executive restroom. But you know what? That is, after all, another chapter of that interminable Harry and Meghan soap opera. Petty, hypocritical and hellaciously entertaining. The rest of us, well, we shall all be watching. And guessing what they will do next. Because let's face it, in the wonderful soap opera that is the royal family, loved by many including me, Harry and Meghan are a match made in heaven and. Thus you have it, the latest twist in this royalty roller coaster. New on the list, Meghan and Harry keep titles. Archie and Lilibet the Prince and Princess of Montecito. But will King Charles have the balls to carry out his threats? So is this the end of it? Well, only time will tell. But one thing we do know for sure, that as long as Harry and Meghan continue with their fish behavior out of water, both flip-flopping around faster than a 10-bob note playing victim yet fully exploiting all royal connections, they are not going anywhere quickly fast. Get that popcorn bag out, Mama, looks like we are in for the pricier version of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. However, be prepared to keep an eye out for more juicy details and scandalicious stories on here via our YouTube channel in the meantime. Be sure to follow, share and subscribe for all things royals. Thanks for watching. Keep visiting Blasting News for additional scoops on the royal family. Bye for now.